During the collection of votes, maybe technicians can run. Please, if you still have voting paper, just lift it. Here is one in first row. Collect also this one. And here in the second row, on this side. Yes, there are few votes here. Tanzania, if you would like to appoint some representative to observe the counting, your representative can come to this place. It's not necessary because for all of us it will be very easy to see what is happening with that table, but if you would like, you have a chance. The same for the United Arab Emirates. So, just one person. Yeah. And please be on the floor just to observe from little distance, because we don't want to have our results before the end of the closing ceremony. Okay, I think that we finish with this very important task. Now, voting commission will have task to vote, to count the vote, and I suggest that we continue with the program during the closing ceremony. Yes, just for United Arab Emirates, if you would like, your delegate can come to this table. But please stay, please go to the floor. Yeah. Be somewhere close, but not on the table. Okay. I think that we can continue with the program, the most interesting program of closing ceremony. So, please.
Agradecemos esta tarde al doctor Peter Cosmos, vicepresidente de Apimondia, que nos ha explicado y ha guiado este proceso de votación. A continuación, y mientras esperamos el conteo de los votos frente a todos nosotros, queremos invitarles a compartir con ustedes parte de nuestra cultura. Para ello, tenemos la presentación del grupo Nutrias Andinas, quienes son el fiel reflejo de nuestras tradiciones. Así que les invitamos a disfrutar mientras esperamos el resultado final.
Thank you very much. There is a strong connection between beat and music. Some people say there is no life without music. Same way with the beat. Thank you very much for the beat. The next one is a composition for Violeta Parra. She writing this song, and the music is from Patricio Max, for you. next song is by Victor Jara. Check out. There is a blending of culture, Peruvian, Bolivian, Chilean. We share the music, we share many things over there. The next song is a tribute to our Bolivian brothers. It's a tinku rhythm. Con respeto, sería hermanos bolivianos acá, un tinku para todos ustedes. Y nuestra última canción. Muchas gracias.
musical nutrias andinas, en especial en estos días que celebramos nosotros en septiembre, nuestras fiestas patrias. Así que alcanzaron a acompañarnos en este mes tan importante para nosotros. Queremos invitar a pasar al escenario a Fanny Lanchina, presidenta de la Comisión de Salud de la Abeja, que expondrá las conclusiones de este programa científico junto con Enrique Mejías, presidente de la Comisión Científica Local. Muchísimas gracias.
Buenas tardes. ¿Están bien? Good. I'm very happy to give you a very short report of what we did these days from the scientific point of view. But before, I'd like to thank for all the work, the efforts and the coordination to my colleague, Enrique, okay, sorry about that, Enrique Melies, because I mean it's the local scientific committee that they did really a lot of work together with us. So I will start from what all of us, the scientific presidents, the president of the scientific commissions in every module, we think that it was outstanding, and that was the participation of scientists and beekeepers during the sessions. This never happened before. The rooms were full. People were studying from the first moment until the last moment, because I was sharing one of the last sessions, so I can say by experience. And it was for us that we were moderating, or we tried before. We did all the evaluation of the abstracts and the speakers. It was the best that you could do. And thank you for this, and congratulations. So that also shows your willingness to learn and to participate, and that's also an award for us. So in total, we had 3 main symposia, cross-cutting symposia, the first 3 days, and that was something new that we think that we can continue with 6 keynote speakers, 27 scientific symposia during the whole days, with 431 posters in the 2 extra sessions, and 225 talks. All these, if you count, they are about 600 and something selected abstracts from almost 850 that they were submitted. But we also hold 15 round tables, and that was a great achievement, I think, because we did the first time in that extent, and there also your involvement and participation showed the highest level, let's say. Now the key points, very quickly, and then I will give the floor to my colleague Enrique. What was obvious was that we need to take coordinated actions against climate crisis. We really need to go as fast as we can. We need to have coordinated actions for bringing clean honey, but also clean products in the market. We showed the importance for the land management and how this is needed for sustainable beekeeping. We showed the importance of plant and bee diversity. We had more insights into the stressors, pathogens, and others like pesticides, but as well as positive trends, like, for example, the resistance to varroa. It's not all bad. There are also positive solutions or positive steps that we need to take. We also had and hear about passionate and successful regional and local projects. We hear about innovations and new products. Nutrition appeared once more to have a great importance, as well as artificial intelligence and measures to recover ecosystem services. Coordinated actions also we need for characterization of the other bee products and to follow good beekeeping practices. With this, I congratulate the speakers, the invited keynote speakers as well, but all the speakers, all the people participated by the posters. They did a great job because it was one of the few times that we had so high quality works and talks presented. And thank you all for your participation.
Good evening. I think it's, on my part, it's very important to say thank you to the International Scientific Committee for all your support, guidance. And I have to say thank you to Dr. Alejandra Palacios for supporting us, for giving us all the advices. And of course, she gave a very, very strong support. Y en español, decirles a los científicos, a los latinoamericanos, que siento que conseguimos poder dialogar, compartir y mostrar la calidad de ciencia que hacemos, no solamente en Chile, sino que en Latinoamérica, y poder dar también la oportunidad a nuestros agricultores de que tuviesen acceso a conocimiento, a tecnología y a poder entender que sin la ciencia, la agricultura ni aquí ni en ninguna parte va a poder seguir adelante. Así que este es un mundo que tenemos que seguir construyendo y muchas gracias por la oportunidad.
Muchísimas gracias por sus palabras y por acompañarnos en el proceso. Invitamos ahora al escenario a la directora de los concursos mundiales de apicultura, Init Brown, y al coordinador del concurso mundial de mieles, Etienne Bruno, quienes nos informarán sobre el desarrollo de este certamen.
I would like to, before I announce the winner of the best lead overall, I would like to say thank you to all the exhibitors. We had 165 very good, high standard exhibits. The bid was exceptional. It was a very good competition, and the best lead was the winner of the traditional lead class, Peter Kudlak from Apbed, Slovenia. Sorry, Slovakia. Peter Kudlak from Apbed, Slovakia. Do we have Peter with us today? I've been told he's not here. We unfortunately do not have the trophy at this moment, but he will be awarded it later on. Thank you.
I want to tell you that I was in charge with the honey contest. As you can see, the picture was going on. But it's not a problem. It was a really great challenge because we received 162 different honey coming from 23 trees and with 50 different botanical origins. So you can imagine for the and for to judge this we had at least more than 30 different persons in the jury. So I want to thank all of you if you send the samples, and to thank all the persons who helped me to organize this contest. It was a great moment, great pleasure for me, and I share this pleasure with you. And I can tell you, the honey that were presented was a lot of them were perfect, really perfect. It was really hard to find. To make the difference between the best, and but in general, the quality is one of the
best quality that I know now today, because I organize a lot of contests. I can tell you here it was splendid, more than splendid. 1/3 of the honey presented received potentially medal. So I can tell you now they have to go through analyze. They will be analyzed on the physical chemical parameters, antibiotics and adulteration. Because it's always the same problem with adulteration. We don't want to give some medals to an adulterated product or a product with antibiotics. I think it's normal, but I am sure we were working with raw honey. The raw honey show the quality and the diversity that you can produce in the world. Thank you a lot for this, and thank you, and I hope that in Copenhagen this contest will continue. Thank you a lot.
Muchas gracias por sus palabras, y a continuación queremos presentar e invitar a este escenario a los presidentes continentales de Apimondia, por favor.
Ja, der Mikrofon funktioniert nicht hier, gell?
Thank you very much. I am Orwan, is regional president of Asia from Thailand. So we Asia travel very long distance for the other side of the world. So thank you very much to the presenters and exhibitors from Asia who joined this conference. Thank you very much. And with this meeting, we have enforcing a working team which consists of a representative from Asia countries and experts from other regions. And with this meeting, we have got a new working members from South countries of the world. So thank you very much for that. We have also activated three major projects which we will do in the next future. Number one, we are going to do a sustainable beekeeping in Apis mellifera in Asia. Number two, we are going to utilization a non-Apis species in Asia. And last, number three, we are going to develop stingless beekeeping development in the world. So thank you very much for that. So please stay tuned for our update work in the next few years, and see you again in the next Apimondia Congress. Thank you.
Hello, I represent the European beekeepers, and many European beekeepers and scientists had visited that year's Congress, and we had the opportunity to meet in the framework of the European Roundtable, but also during the informal meetings and sometimes random meetings. But this is one of the features of our congresses, that there is an opportunity to strengthen the old friendship and to create the new ones. Many European beekeepers are concerned about the future of beekeeping, so we have agreed to meet later in that years, most probably in Brussels, to harmonize our common position on several tasks, but mainly on honey fraud. So I hope to keep communication and to meet many more times until the Congress Apimondia will come back to Europe in 2025.
Muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es Lucas Martínez, presidente de la Comisión Regional de las Américas. En principio agradecer a la Red Apícola de Chile, a nuestros amigos chilenos por todo el esfuerzo y por todos estos meses de trabajo para recibirnos a este gran público, a todos los que pudimos acceder a estar en este congreso internacional aquí en Santiago. Así que gracias Pisael, gracias Carol, gracias a todo el equipo, que es un equipo muy grande y que trabajó incansablemente de costa, ya que han recorrido toda América tratando de invitar, y así se logró que todos los apicultores de Latinoamérica, de todos diversos países, pudiéramos estar hoy aquí, para muchos un evento nuevo, algo que nunca habían visto y que creo que se van muy contentos de haber podido asistir a un congreso de apicultura. Normalmente, como es la cíclica de los congresos, que en general una edición se hace en Europa y otra edición se hace en las regionales, hace que en las regiones no tengamos tantas oportunidades. Si bien el 2019 fue en el norte, fue en Canadá, ahora va a pasar seguramente un tiempo hasta que vuelva a América, así que fue, creo que una gran fiesta latinoamericana con muchos invitados de Europa. Así que le pido un aplauso para todo el esfuerzo de la Red Apícola de Chile, por favor. En cuanto a nuestra regional, tuvimos 5 mesas, 2 de las cuales fueron compartidas con Oceanía, con la Comisión de Economía y con la Comisión de Tecnología. Una muy importante, que es sobre el futuro de lo que va a ser el mercado europeo y las normas que se van a tomar. Tuvimos la intervención directa de las autoridades europeas a través de una comunicación virtual y la participación de los laboratorios referentes en todo lo que es análisis de miel. Tuvimos otra sesión muy importante que fue el control de los mercados internos, cómo debíamos hacer, con participantes de Oceanía, de Australia más específicamente, de Canadá, de Estados Unidos, de Panamá y de Argentina, que explicaron, según sus creencias, cómo tenemos que enfrentar este tema del fraude en los mercados locales, cómo cambiar, no solamente a nivel internacional, sino que a nivel local, el mercado, ya que sabemos que es el principal problema que hoy estamos enfrentando y al cual tenemos que trabajar. Tuvimos una muy linda mesa de manejo de cómo los apicultores manejamos las colmenas en diferentes países también de América, tanto de Estados Unidos, México, de Chile, de Argentina y de clima cálido. La idea es que este congreso tenga esa participación, ¿no? O sea, que tenga un componente apícola. Este es un congreso de apicultores y tenemos que hablar cosas de apicultores y que nos interesan a los apicultores. Por último, faltan 2 mesas que no me acuerdo cuáles eran, tuvimos la reunión, digamos, de toda la Comisión de las Américas, en donde presentamos cada uno nuestras problemáticas y la situación de nuestro continente. Y bueno, eso fue, digamos, un largo trabajo durante varios días. Y bueno, sí, con la Comisión de Sanidad, y ahí estaba la que me faltaba, estuvimos trabajando con las experiencias de técnicos y de apicultores sobre el territorio, sobre el pequeño escarabajo de la colmena, que es un problema que en nuestro continente está en algunas partes, pero no en todos, y que era importante traer la experiencia de los técnicos de los lugares en donde ya hay escarabajo y saber cómo combatirlo. Creo que tenemos que seguir trabajando. Yo lo que le pido a los delegados es que no nos olvidemos de acá a 2 años de Apimondia, y en esos 2 años vengan y pregunten qué hace Apimondia. Porque Apimondia no es aquellos, Apimondia es todos estos delegados y todos los apicultores. Entonces seamos más proactivos. No hablemos de Apimondia en tercera persona, hablemos de Apimondia en primera persona. Obviamente que para organizar un congreso necesitamos autoridad, necesitamos de los apicultores y necesitamos de los dirigentes para enfrentar los graves problemas que tenemos. Si no lo enfrentamos nosotros, nadie lo va a enfrentar. Muchas gracias.
I'm John Caldera from the small but beautiful Fiji Islands, newly chairing the Oceania Regional Commission for Apimondia. While we are the smallest regional commission, the smallest region in terms of beekeepers, we were active both as speakers and as organizers of some of the events here, but we also got a lot out of it. Many of you know that Australia is the last major continent to be infested with varroa, and we get a lot out of the sessions here. That and the networking has been incredibly valuable for New Zealand and for Fiji with the people here. Going forward, we're hoping that Apimondia will play a larger role in beekeeping development in the region, acting as a coordinator, a liaison between our beekeeping associations who have members who are the experts in the area, the experts on the ground, and development partners who are doing beekeeping development work in the area. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is David Mkomana, the Regional Commission for Africa President. I'm so delighted to represent the continent of Africa, a continent that is blessed with biodiversity and landmark features stretching from the Table Mountains in South Africa, the majestic Mount Kilimanjaro in East Africa, to the pyramids of Egypt. A continent whose biodiversity and nature has become the defining feature of our lives. I'm so happy to be here and representing this continent, sharing the wonderful stories that are coming from Africa, the beekeeping stories that are coming from Africa, covering inclusion of women, those with disabilities, and the young and old in this sector of ours. I'm happy that beekeeping has become part of the tourism offerings for Africa. I remember in 2019 in Montreal, Canada, I remember the words that I shared that when I grow up, I want to invite you all to Africa. Over the past 4 or so years, I've gone through a number of countries in the continent, looking at wonderful and exciting projects that are happening, beekeeping projects that are happening, and also enjoying the various honeys across the continent. And I believe I'm mature enough to say, Karibu Africa. Thank you.
Agradecemos a los presidentes continentales de África, América, Asia, Europa y Oceanía. Muchas gracias. A continuación, queremos invitar a Fanny Agina, presidenta de la Comisión de Salud de la Abeja, a presentarnos la iniciativa Trees for Bees.
Hello again. So today we have a surprise for you. Some time ago, we decided in Abimondia that it's good to coordinate actions and have good examples for greening the planet. So we started this initiative on our website. We call it Trees for Bees Pledge. And until the last days, we had about 54 entries, participations. However, do you want me to mention all of them and stay on stage for 1 hour? No. Well, only 5 of them, of these people, they reported back to us with some pictures and a report of what they have been doing on the proposal they had in their mind about how to make their region green. I will read their names because they are going to have a certificate of participation. And at the end, after these 5 names, I will tell you who has the most outstanding achievement of the 5, okay? So it is Das Sports Reptarium and Educational Center. I think you can see it over there as well. It is Nathaniel Dodd, Herman Suhud, yes, Gabriel Labo, or Labo, I'm not sure, and Casa Apes. From all 5, and I would like to thank my colleagues that they helped me on choosing and see who has done great work. We think that the outstanding achievement goes to Casa Apes. And if they are here, I would like them on stage to take their reward. Are they here? Because what they did, it is a very good example. We will share it on our website so everybody will know, and we hope that this initiative will continue and be more rich and more people or associations or groups or schools that will participate. So I would like to give you this and congratulate
We would like to thank you for the initiative of doing this contest or this campaign, because Casa Apes is a co-op of over 800 beekeepers from a region that's very, very impacted by the deforestation. And we decided in 2020 to do a project to replenish the vegetation that is being depleted. And so far we planted almost 73,000 trees that produces pollen and nectar to sustain our bees. And our goal is to plant over 200,000 in the next 2 years. So this is important for the bees and for our planet and for the future generations. And I thank you, Fanny, and the Apimonde for doing this. This is Wellington, and he's the Casa Apes operations manager. And I want to thank the beekeepers and our team for all the efforts that took.
Agradecemos el trabajo de Fanny y las palabras de los presentadores. Y a continuación viene una parte muy especial de esta ceremonia, donde se va a entregar el preciado collar. Por lo tanto, nosotros tenemos el honor de invitar a este escenario al representante y coordinador del Comité Organizador Local y actual presidente de la Federación Red Apícola Nacional de Chile, don Misael Cuevas, quien porta en estos momentos el collar. Y junto con él invitamos al presidente del siguiente congreso de Apimondia a desarrollarse en Escandinavia en el año 2025, señor Arni Henriksen, y también al doctor Jeff Pettis para la ceremonia de entrega del collar oficial de Apimondia.
here in Santiago, Chile. Misael and his local team has done a wonderful job of putting on this Congress and hosting it. But as this Congress comes to an end, we make a formal passing of the torch, if you will. In this case, it's a passing of the collar from which will now be the past president of this Congress to the future president in Copenhagen. So, first of all, Misael, really thank you. And maybe you want to say a few words, and then we'll pass the collar. Yeah.
Solamente agradecer la participación, que hayan aceptado nuestra invitación a este congreso. Quedamos nosotros como organización local muy contentos porque las expresiones de gratitud que nos entregaron los apicultores nacionales e internacionales nos llenaron de orgullo, así que éxito y mucho éxito para la próxima versión.
Beekeepers in Norway, Sweden and Denmark have supported each other since 1861. Today, the 3 Scandinavian beekeeper associations have about 28,000 members and hundreds of local beekeeping clubs, where beekeepers meet for social and educational activities. Across the region, important agricultural products like seed production, horticulture, orchards, and flowering vegetable oil crops are made possible by extensive bee pollination with the help of large and small beekeeping operations. You will also find interesting honeys as heather honey, bell heather honey, rosebay, willow herb, red raspberry, dandelion, tilia, and delicious Arctic types of honey from large mulberry areas. There are also beekeepers with productions of bee pollen and propolis. Several Scandinavian universities are now doing research on bees with projects that focus on both honeybees and on wild bees. Beekeepers associations in the region and these universities participate in the International Colos Network and Insignia Network. Scandinavia has a long tradition of queen breeding with a focus on health and productivity. Urban beekeeping projects that bring together bees, biodiversity, local communities and honey production can be found in cities across Scandinavia. In Oslo and Copenhagen, there are projects working at the front of the sustainability agenda, collaborating with social projects, businesses, schools and arts organizations. In the Nordic kitchen, honey has an important place. There is widespread interest in honey and its culinary possibilities. Honey products are distributed either directly from beekeepers or through the country's honey wholesalers. Ever since the Viking Age, Scandinavians have been brewing mead, an alcoholic drink made with fermented honey. There are several major mead breweries whose products have earned praise around the world at international competitions and as an export item. Beekeeping supply companies offer beekeepers a wide range of goods and services, including professional wax melting and cleansing of used frames. One of these companies is Swinsey, based in Denmark and well known as a provider of modern and innovative equipment for beekeepers around the world. The Congress will be held in wonderful Copenhagen in Denmark, one of the most experienced Congress cities in the world, and with several technical tour options in Denmark, Norway and Sweden. See you in Scandinavia in 2025.
Thank you. We are here to invite you to participate in Apimondia Scandinavia 2025. We invite you to participate
as the Apimondia organization, the scientists, the exhibitors, and participants. Scandinavia consists of 3 independent kingdoms in the northern part of Europe. And we 3 here represent each country. My name is Arne, I represent Denmark and the Danish beekeepers. Georgia represents Sweden and the Swedish beekeepers, and Alexander represents Norway and the Norwegian beekeepers. First of all, we would like to say thank you to Chile for this congress. We have enjoyed it very much, and we certainly will let us inspire of what we have experienced here. And we will work on with all the good things you have done. And we're looking forward to see more of you, just a tiny little bit of your country for the next days before we have to go home. Next, we want to say thank you to the Apimondia, to the delegates from in Istanbul for the trust you give us by letting us organize the next Apimondia in 2025. We're very honored and we're very humble for this, and we know it will be hard work, but we're ready to do the hard work and make a good congress. And we have started the work, and we're getting up in speed after this congress. As some of you noticed yesterday, the focus points for our congress will be the social part of it. It's important for us that beekeepers can meet, chat, and give inspiration to each other. And the venue we will be in 2025 are designed to help achieve this goal. When we come to the technical tours, there will be a lot of technical tours, day tours, and tours on several days. And we will arrange tours to all 3 countries, which are very different, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. In the Congress, there will be an open reception for everyone, and we have agreed with the venue that we can bring in meat, so there will be Danish meat, Swedish meat, Norwegian meat for everyone on the first day, so we have a good start of the Congress. We also have made an arrangement with the town hall in Copenhagen, and they will have a reception for all delegates, and they will serve the very, very famous Copenhagen pancakes, which normally only are used for when we win championships in sports. So this is very special that we will be invited to that. But of course, this is not only going to be a social event. We know we will have a very high professional standards in beekeeping and a very broad and interesting Abbey Expo. And that's what we work to do. We will have Leo to tell us a little about the scientific program and what our initial plans are.
Thank you, everyone that's here. In the Nordic countries, we have a very near proximity, a lot of big universities, and a lot of them actually have beekeeping on their work. And we beekeepers in the region work very closely with these ones, so we hope to get both good internationals that comes in with their research, and also, of course, the local ones, because we want to put in the flavor and give you the flavor of how beekeeping is done in our region. Because all regions, we are different. Even anywhere in the world, nothing is the same. We have different climates, the climates is moving, so we also need to follow that. These are the things we want to see on our stands. We want to see it on all the presentations, so we get the flavor out of it, both international and locals, and of course high quality standards. So for me, I hope, like I haven't done here, I haven't seen a single presentation because I've been working, but next time I promise I'm going to see minimum one, and hopefully much more than that. Now I'll give it over to Alexander from Norway. That's going to take a little bit more of our plans out.
Thank you. I'm going to talk a little bit about VBA and what we're thinking about there. VBA is a celebration of joy of beekeeper and our wonderful beekeeping products. We want to make VBA in Copenhagen that's a fair festival and feeling without compromising with high standard. We're testing and integrity for a competition. We will do this in close cooperation with Apimondia. We have already established a group that will support the logistic around bringing all the wonderful honey products to Copenhagen, through Europe of course. So we would like to invite you to bring all the finest products along and participate in the VBA in 2025.
Finally, meet you all in Copenhagen 2025.
Agradecemos a todo el equipo de Escandinavia quienes ya se están preparando para la siguiente versión de Apimondia. Y a continuación, parte de lo que todos están esperando, un momento muy especial, donde se dará a conocer quién será el país anfitrión del 50º Congreso de Apimondia. Así que invitamos al Dr. Jeff Pettis a que pueda dar el veredicto final de todos ustedes.
This is always an exciting moment, and I decided to not look in my pocket, so even I don't know who the winner is yet. But before I announce the winner, I'd just like to say again, thank you for the 2 countries for bidding, and also there will be a loser, unfortunately, there'll be a winner. For the loser, or for any other country out there that's thinking about hosting an Apimondia Congress, we have symposia that we host all around the world. So even if you don't have the capacity or you don't win, there's also the opportunity to host a symposium. We have one in Spain on bee health. We're looking at West Africa, to host one in West Africa this coming year in 24. So if you don't win a Congress, there's still opportunities there. So again, thank you to the 2 countries. In 2027, the vote goes to Tanzania. Maybe a word from someone from Tanzania. We're delighted with both of you.